Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a special Speaking of Curves. I'm Marie Dene, the creator of the Curvy Fashionista. No, you aren't missing it. Don't get, turned around. We are going live an hour earlier today because we wanted to make sure we were able to have our guests on and really introduce you to them. So as you're tuning in, make sure you say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. As I mentioned, my name is Marie Dene. I'm the creator of the Curvy Fashionista. We are back with another Speaking of Curves. It's our Facebook Live and we're live on Twitter. We're in some groups. Like, we're saying hello, right? So we do this every week, normally at 12 o'clock, but today it's at 11. But we are really like connecting with, introducing to you and sharing journeys with other plus size business owners, plus size influencers, boutique owners, designers, creatives, you name it. We're having discussion, talking about journey. More specifically, we're talking about like how folks are navigating through through the Rona, through this panini, like however you want to rename it, right? And it's really important because we need these indie businesses to survive and thrive afterwards. So we created this series so that you could get to know them, learn how to support your indie designers and businesses. And I'm already going to say hello, Keisha from Arkansas. Thank you so much for tuning in. So our guest today, a good one, because she's already been on. However, she's been on fire. And I wanted to bring her back to talk about, some of her good news. If you love shopping thrift or secondhand, you're going to love this guest. If you love sending your clothes to be, consigned, or you want to donate and you want to give it to another business owner, you're going to love this guest, right? She is a dear friend of mine. Hello, Ruth. A dear friend, and I want you guys to meet Miss Rachel Cadie. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. So if you guys don't know, Rachel owns Secondhand Curves. And they're an Illinois-based. I don't want to get the city wrong, but you're in Illinois area, and you have had a secondhand store, like where people could come consign and buy secondhand items. But you have amazing news to share. Like, and my mind is blown because we're in a Rona. Retail is hurting. Retail is in its own little space. But you have done something amazing. Tell everybody what you've done.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's well. So thank you, Marie, for having me on. So I own Secondhand Curves. It's a women's plus size resale shop. We are one of the only, I think we're the only plus size resale shop in Illinois. There's probably only a handful of us plus size resale shops in the entire world. I do sizes 12 and up, and I'm located in Rockford, Illinois, which is about an hour and a half away from Chicago, and then also about an hour from Madison, Wisconsin, about an hour and a half from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we're in a great location. But my exciting news is I just opened, and I'm in it right now. I just opened my second location in the Chicagoland area. So here we are. After 8 years of business at the Rockford store, I decided to open up a second location. During Rona, because I'm crazy. During a pandemic, we are in Bloomingdale, Illinois, which is about 35 minutes, depending on how you drive, because I won't tell you how fast I drive, but it's about 35 minutes outside of the city, and it's next to like Carroll Stream, Glendale Heights. It's 15 minutes from Schaumburg, which, if you're familiar with Woodfield Mall, it's one of the biggest malls in the Chicagoland area. So we're about 15 minutes from there. So I am just super excited to be here, and here we are.
I'm still in shock. Like, if you guys are just joining in, I'm here with Miss Rachel, the owner of Secondhand Curves, one of Illinois' only plus size resale secondhand consignment store. And she opened a second location, y'all, in the middle of a Rona, in the middle of where people are like, buckling down, like coming, like retail stores are closing, bankruptcies are being filed. You have literally weathered this storm. And I wanted to to share your story and share kind of like your thoughts around this, because some people have like, don't see a way out of this, or they have been severely impacted and they're trying to figure out their pivot. Can you tell us what gave you the amazing audacity to be like, we're going to open a second location?
Thank you. It's something that I've always wanted to do. Like, I've always wanted to open up a second location in the Chicagoland area, like since the beginning. And honestly, I found the location by chance. It was a great location and I couldn't pass up the opportunity, honestly. Yeah, most people are not thinking about expanding their businesses, and most people are, there's a lot of retail stores that close. Just in my strip mall alone, the strip mall that I'm at right now, which is Bloomingdale Court off of Army Hill Road in Bloomingdale. This is a, hi Christy, thank you. This is a super busy strip mall, but and I'm in a big box strip mall, which is different because a lot of us small businesses are not in big box strip malls. I'm literally between Torrid and Ross.
I love it.
So yeah, so it's an awesome location. But just in this strip mall alone, and the area, Catherine's has closed, Avenue has closed, Dress Barn has closed, even like for jewelry, Charming Charlie had closed. There's been so many big chain, big box stores that are closing. And I think the thing about resale is you're getting great prices. Our prices are even lower than what you're going to pay for at TJ Maxx or Ross. You're getting unique stuff. You're getting different stuff. Not everybody wants to wear the same thing that everybody else is wearing. So not only are you getting good deals, but you're getting unique stuff. And let's just touch on the fact that recycling your clothing is saving the environment. We are saving so much waste in the community by recycling your clothes. Fast fashion it's what it's called. It's fast fashion. We wear something, we're tired of it. Bring your stuff in to sell. At either store, the Bloomingdale or the Rockford store, you can bring in your stuff to sell by appointment. And it's just nice because you're able to get rid of some stuff that you're not wearing anymore. We also do a store credit option where you get paid more money if you choose a store credit.
Get there. Hold on a second. We're going to get
there. Yeah.
So for some of those of you guys who are just joining in, I'm here with Miss Rachel, owner of Secondhand Curves over in the Illinois area. She's like one of the only consignment secondhand store places. And she just opened a second location in the Chicagoland area in the middle of the Rona, right? And so I'm like, we need to give like you your roses. So like, if you guys are just joining in, let's give her some hearts, show her some love.
Thank you.
Having like the guts to take that leap of faith in a time where people are, there's so much uncertainty. I have to give it to you because many indie brands and many, businesses, like, everyone's learning the art of a pivot. But for you, your pivot was kind of like, and let's do more. Like, can you talk about like what that process was like? And even like some of the feedback you may have received as you were going to open up this second location.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I can get carried away talking about the store. I can, because I love what I do. But the thing is yes, it's a crazy time to open up a second location when a lot of businesses are closing. I guess I took the fact that a lot of businesses were closing around me and realized that there was still such a need for plus size clothing. There's still such a need for people to come in and try on. Not everybody wants to order online. So I kind of took that and kind of rolled with it and thought, all these businesses are closing. They're missing such a mark. It is so needed. Plus sizes are needed. The average woman in America is a 14, 16. We need clothing to fit our bodies. We want to shop and look cute too. So there were so many stores closing, and I knew that this is just something that we needed. And not only that, but because of the pandemic, the economy is a little bit different because,
you're thriving. So this is like from an economy space, you're thriving because people are looking for, like, they're purging, they're getting rid of all the things that they just would never wear anymore because it's been a year, right? And, like all the things we bought that we've never worn, that we've lost interest in, or our tastes have changed. compared with people's spending dollars may have been impacted. And so for you, this was like an opportunity. Kylie Joe said, at a good price. Rachel is all about a good deal. All right, Miss Kylie.
Yes, I mean,
go ahead.
Really, we're all about a good deal. And I think no matter what your pocket is like, no matter how much money you make, I think everybody likes a good deal, and everybody likes to find something that looks cute, that looks great on their body. And really, you know, like you said, you know, being in a pandemic, we have a lot of extra time to go through our closets because we're not doing as much. So we have extra time to get rid of stuff. And I've heard from several customers, you know, the pandemic 15 or the COVID 15, you know, unfortunately, you know, sometimes our bodies fluctuate, you know, when there's a lot of stress going on in our world, whether we're gaining weight or losing weight and needing a new wardrobe because, you know, our pants that fit us before the pandemic are either too big or too small. So we're wanting new stuff as well.
That matches our lifestyle, as I said, that's comfortable and that matches our lifestyle, right? Like,
totally.
Go ahead.
I call it pandemic chic. Of course, we're still going to wear dresses and cute outfits. Yes, but I call it pandemic chic because we are seeing a lot more loungewear. We are seeing, like, you know, Eloquii had launched their new loungewear line, which is beautiful. I mean, there's so many brands that are pivoting into what the pandemic is, you know, requesting, you know, like this is, we're all going through this. We're all in this together. Right. And it's a different lifestyle right now for us. And obviously, hopefully it's for the time being, but right now we need to make sure that we are having in store what is going to work for everybody that they're looking for. So like athletic wear, pajamas, loungewear. I love pull-on pants. I'm sorry, I like my skinny jeans and my side part. Okay, I like it, but you know, but you know,
I do too.
Yes, I got, you know, but you know, we're all looking for those more casual styles. And yes, there are still people that, you know, are like, I'm going to go out tonight. It's my, you know, whatever birthday and we're going to celebrate. Of course, we can help you with those outfits as well. We just want to make sure that I have something for everyone, for whatever you're looking for.
So let's talk about consignment. Let's talk about these clothes and sending clothes, because some people don't know what consignment is, or it feels very foreign. Or let's actually take it a step before that, purging your closet, because we all got the time, and you've been like putting it off. I'm talking to somebody in the audience. You've been putting it off. I love to continually purge. Full transparency, I send my clothes to Rachel because I would rather help another plus size business when I'm turning over my closet. So for me, it kind of helps keep the economy going. So if you yes, I'm down here in Atlanta, but I ship items to Rachel so that she can have her inventory and keep things moving along. So for you out there, if you're wondering what to do with all these clothes, Rachel, tell them what they can do. And maybe like a tip when you're cleaning out your closet to send things to you. Like, what's a tip you would give?
Yes, and thank you, Marie. I so appreciate you. So my tip is to, whether we're in a pandemic or not, go through your closet every couple of months. Go through your closet. Oprah once had taught that trick about the hanger trick, about how you have your hangers facing a certain way, and when you wear something, you put it back a different direction. And then in 6 months, whatever is that opposite direction or whatever, you need to pull because you haven't worn it. But you know, honestly, my tip is to go through your closet every couple of months, get rid of your items. Some clothing, you know, over time, you know, becomes out of style or depreciates in value. So, you know, if you have something that's sitting in your closet for a few months, 6 months, a year, and you haven't worn it, just get rid of it. Bring it in.
Marie Kondo it, right? Does it bring you joy?
Yes, exactly. You have to look at it and think, do I love this? And like, right. Stop with the, I'm going to hold on to this until I lose weight.
Thank you.
Stop with the, I'm going to hold on to this, you know, whatever. Because honestly, maybe put one piece in your closet that's your goal piece, but that can be so depressing sometimes and discouraging for us women and men, everybody, to have these pieces that were like, they don't fit me, and it's upsetting. So that's one tip, is get rid of that stuff, because if eventually, whenever, if you want to lose weight, whatever, if you lose weight and you can fit into whatever again, buy some new stuff, but don't hold on to stuff because your body has changed. We're women. We have hormones. Our bodies change.
And then they don't tell you that as you near 40, your body changes again. And then there's just, I'm turning 40 this year. So
yes.
I'm like, okay, body, hey, now I want things that fit, comfort, fabric, things change. And so it's important to purge. And so when you do get through that purging moment and you have this mound of clothes, and if you can't do it, and if you have a hard time, you should probably bring in your friend, your partner, or some kind of body stylist that helps you purge. They're experts in helping you clean out your closet, right? Yeah. There are different ways to do it. So now that you've got this mound of clothes, what do we do now? We send them to you, right?
Yeah. So feel free to give me a call at either store location, or you can email me, secondhandcurves@yahoo.com. You can Facebook message me, Instagram me, whatever, get a hold of me. If you're going to bring it into the store, give me a call during store hours. We can set up an appointment. If you want to ship me stuff, you can always send me pictures and say, hey, is this something you would take? Whatever items I would pass on, we can just donate to a local organization, which I also do in store. If we've had things for 90 days, we donate to local organizations. Awesome. So it's really the gift that keeps on giving. And yeah, you can just say, hey, I've got this, I've got 10 Eloquii and Lane Bryant shirts in a size 2X. They're career blouses. This is something you would want to take. Just feel free to message me and I'm happy to set something up. You can ship something to me and I'm happy to reimburse some of the shipping. Obviously, we want you to send items that are current trends within the last couple of years. Seasonal styles, right now we're taking spring. I start taking summer in a couple of weeks. And then it really, as long as they're in great condition and current trends, it doesn't matter what brand it is. I tell everybody we take.
So Kylie has a question. Kylie said, what if we don't live in the area and want to shop in your store? Is that an option? Even though you talk about you have your physical location, do you have an online option?
So I do not do I do not have a website right now. I eventually will. It's hard to resell. Yes, eventually. For the time being, I'm not doing a ton of shipping just because I'm kind of pivoting into the whole opening the 2 stores, running the 2 stores. But in the next month, I will start shipping again. So if you see an item on Facebook or Instagram that you absolutely love, that will work for you, all sales are final. So if you see something that you want, I can ship it to you. It's $8 flat shipping inside the US. I unfortunately do not ship outside of the US, but yeah, we can definitely ship. And
so it's a little bit more customized. It's a little bit more intimate. So Kylie, to your question, to kind of, more directly answer, she does, but it's via social. She'll share new arrivals and take pictures. And if there's something that you love from social, DM her, email her, let her know, hey, can I buy this from you? And she will ship it.
Yes, definitely. And eventually we'll have a website put together. The hard thing with resale is we get one thing. So, retail stores, they have tons of duplicates and all different sizes. So they can post a photo with the description of the length, this and that, for thousands of shirts that they have, on demand. But unfortunately, resale, we only have one of everything. But I do sell other items. We get in stuff from liquidation centers. So it's not just pre-loved items. I like to say pre-loved. We also get in stuff that is new from liquidation centers.
Like what?
Let's say Catherine's is closing. I will buy up liquidation for them. Let's say right now I have a ton of, and I have some coming in on Friday. We've got a ton of brand new with tag items from Macy's and Nordstrom brands.
Ooh.
I'm talking like cute stuff that are brand new with tags, and they may be last season's, but super cute. It's same stuff at Ross, TJ Maxx, whatever. Super cute stuff. And most of them are like $12 to $18 a piece, new with tags.
So hold on a second, because I have to restate this. She's getting a new shipment from like Macy's and Nordstrom Rack. Those items which you would see at your Ross's and your TJ Maxx's, but this is a plus size business, a plus size resale boutique, plus size consignment boutique in the Illinois area. She's got a Chicagoland location, 30 minutes outside of downtown Chicago. That's her newest location. And she has one, and what's the other city, honey? Rockford, Illinois as well. So you've got 2 locations to shop plus size consignment, plus size pre-loved, plus size clothing at a great deal, at great prices. And we brought Rachel on today, the owner of Secondhand Curves, because in the middle of the Rona, she decided to open up a second location. And it's really wild to me and mind-blowing, especially given where retail is. But considering where the economy is, Rachel has been like on fire. And so for those of you guys who are just joining in, this is where the conversation, I see a couple are like, oh, I'm late, like what's happening? So we're here talking with Miss Rachel of Secondhand Curves. She's sharing like the process right now, like of if you wanted to send clothes and consign them with her, if you wanted to shop pieces with her. So can you share with us a little about how consignment works with you?
Definitely. So it's a little different at each store. At the Rockford store, we do consignment. You make 40% of sales in a check or 50% of sales in store credit when your items sell. So you do have to wait till your items sell to get money. It's nice because if you do the store credit, it doesn't go away or expire or anything. It doesn't decrease. You can use it whenever you want. So there's that option. And we do by appointment at both stores. Bloomingdale's a little different. We're starting something new here at this location. It's a new location. We're trying to try something new. Hi, Delilah. So we're trying something new. And, you know, really we're doing something that a lot of people have requested over the years, is that we're doing cash buyouts on the spot. So you bring in your stuff, you get money the same day. It is a little bit less than the 40% because obviously we're buying it on the same day. We got to make sure it sells. It's 30 to 35% of what we would price the items for in cash, or 45 to 50% of what we would sell the items for in a store credit. You get a store credit gift card, and here's what's really cool. If you bring your items to the Bloomingdale store, you can use your store credit gift card at both stores.
Oh, so you fancy now.
You've got 2 stores to shop at, so you can use it at both stores. Same thing, it's a gift card, merchandise credit. Doesn't go away, doesn't expire. Every time you come in, like let's say you got $200 on your card, every time you come in, you can text yourself what your available, or you know, what your remaining balance is on your card. So it's super convenient. And we're just kind of we're pivoting into this. We're seeing this transition, seeing how this works. And, you know, it's been about a month since I opened, so it's doing really great. A lot of people love it. A lot of people are just, you know, happy to get stuff out of their closets. And getting some extra money or store credit to be able to trade for items is just like an awesome bonus.
Right. I mean, especially now, like, I mean, quite frankly, like, you know, especially for someone who may have like a closet full of like amazing things and they have a bill that's due. Like being able to like, you know, they could bring in to kind of help like that, or they're wanting to make sure and give to a plus size retailer, a plus size boutique, a plus size business that's servicing the community. They're like, I like the feeling of like I'm helping another business, right? Like I'm helping someone. So like that kind of feel good vibe. Or someone who's just like, oh my gosh, you exist here. I'm gonna shop you all the time because I get more bang for my buck.
Definitely. And it is, you are getting more bang for your buck. And I have some people that bring in stuff once a month or a couple of times a month. And they're like, you know, I got to have a running store credit every time I come shop. So I have some people that never have to spend money.
They like every time they come in, they bring stuff to bring stuff back home, to bring stuff back home. It's
It's
just
just
like
like a revolving, beautiful closet. It's just a beautiful friendship.
I love it. Now, what would you say? We're going to pivot a little bit. What would you say to the business owner who sees a viable opportunity, but they're like unsure about how it will work? Because for you, like, you know, and you seeing this viability, like, what would you say to that business owner or to that person who's got an idea or something? What would you say to them?
That's a great question. I think that there is no reward without the risk. So I think that you know, risks are hard. They're not easy, but it can be a great reward. And you know, really just having passion and loving what you do. I think it's important to be passionate, really be dedicated to what you do. You have to have drive. You can't just say, I want to do this and expect it all to just happen for you. You have to get out there and do it. You have to hit the pavement. You have to, you know, make something of it. And you know, those who can be super successful without having to do that, I mean, kudos to them.
Right.
But I've had to put a lot of, like, as I always say, blood, sweat, and tears into my business. But I love what I do, and it was worth the risk.
It's like
so just have faith. If you really, really, really love what you want to do, go for it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before. And, you know, that's the beautiful thing about life is you can do whatever you put your mind to.
I love that. And, you know, for me, it's always like oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. I did it. Oh my God, I did it. Like, and look at, and like, it's a muscle, right? It's a confidence muscle. Oh, I made a mistake. Like, life is full of mistakes. Like, you're going to make mistakes. You learn from them, take those lessons, improve upon, grow, stretch, right? And so in this case, like, here you are, Miss Rachel, you've opened up a whole second location. Yes, Daphne, no reward without risk, right? Call it out. Like, I'm just so freaking proud of you. Like, it's so excited to see you just like growing. Like, I'm waiting for like a new city, right? Like outside of Illinois, like
maybe Atlanta.
I mean, come on, like, bring it on. Like, I'm sure I need for y'all in the comments to tell Miss Rachel, like, where you envision Secondhand Curves.
Yes.
Like, where you envision her third store.
Where are we going next, ladies?
Let's outside of your comfort zone, Miss Rachel, right? Like, let's see, you know, where are you eyeing next, right? Like, I can see.
Yes. Where are we going next?
Right. I can see you out here in Atlanta. I can see it. I can see it. I mean, so what is next now then for you? Like, honestly, we're over here, like, I'm over here just like, you know, telling you what I think you should be doing. But like, what is next for you?
So I have a few little projects going on. I did create a loungewear line.
Ooh.
So I designed a loungewear line called Cozy Curves. I launched it a little bit before Christmas, so in December. It is a plus size loungewear line in sizes 1X through 6X, which is very hard to find. And I have a couple different, I probably have 5 different styles available right now. What's that?
Is this online or only in your locations?
So it's at both of my locations. And then I also have it on the Cozy Curves Instagram page. You can look at, it's Cozy Curves Boutique, and you can look at it on Instagram, and I post pictures of styles. I just had a new style come out this week, and really it's just, I just was wanting to fill a need for the plus size community, because we're in a pandemic. Everybody's looking for loungewear because we're lounging. I mean, let's be real, we're lounging. Right. We're hanging out at home. And, you know, it's very hard. I am like a 3X, 4X. So it's very hard for someone my size to find pajamas. I don't want pajamas that are super tight and like uncomfortable. And, you know, those extended sizes, I hate that word, but the extended sizes that you don't see, like a lot of plus size brands only go up to 3X. Right. So I go up to 6X in this pajama line. So that's.
You got a robe in there? You got a robe with some pants?
I can work on a robe.
we need a floor length robe with like some matching pants, right? So I can have like fancy auntie situation happening.
I like that.
I'm so freaking what girl, I'm so happy for you. You done launched the whole clothing line and a new store location in a year. In a year's time. Like, y'all, please show Miss Rachel some love.
Thank you so much.
To have like the gumption to just keep going and like, oh, we're gonna add a clothing line. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, let's go. I mean, like, where else can we go? What else? Like, for like, it's like nothing stopping you.
You know, I feel like I'm always so busy that during the pandemic, it's been like, this is weird not having stuff to do. Like, I always am traveling for business. I always do the Curvy Fashionista Style Expo every year. I'm always there. Gotta show up. And Full Figured Fashion Week. There's just so many different plus size events that I attend and do, and I speak at, and I talk about women entrepreneurship and body positivity and self-love. And honestly, it was kind of weird not having as much going on because my life isn't chaotic as it is. But I thought, why not create a loungewear line? Everybody was looking for it. And it just happened. So I was like, let's do this. So
that is impressive. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And then, hopefully next year, when things get back to normal,